Hello everybody and welcome back to American Truck Simulator with me, Stu Simulates. We are just waking up from a lovely nap. Just fire up the beastie. Park and brake off. Got this a little bit loud. What we're going to do today is, we need a job first, damn, before we go wandering off and get in everybody's way. Let's see what's in the market to be dragged around the state of California. We're in Oxnard, so I think we're going to, if we can go San Diego or El Centro, that would be good. But I think we may get lumbered with else. Oh no, San Diego. Car parts, machine parts. And that's it, that's our options, isn't it? Don't want to go to Vegas. Vegas is a hellhole with people who can't drive. Right, so was that it? Just two? Yes. Car parts from inner city to inner city, inner city, or machine parts from inner city to just before. No, right, we'll go car parts. Set as GPS destination. Underlay, arriba. As they say, down south. Take advantage of a quiet junction and go for it. There we go, I didn't cross. Oh, no, now I can cross. Then we're going back to next door where we dropped the plows off yesterday. Daytime will be on its way soon, at least we get some daylight again now. I'm guessing that's there, was straight ahead. Twin axle, double cargo container trailer. Had a bit of one. Oh, maybe camera gone. Let's get this baby reversing. Oh, there we go. Oh, check out that. That's some good reversing, if I do say so myself. Stick my head back in. Crank up those legs. Scratch my head. And then out we go. I don't think the scratching the head part's a necessary part of the manoeuvre, but I need to stay in that lane really, don't I? Camera. Oh, I hate not being able to get the camera back to where I want it. Here we go. Sorry, always irritating how now to me at the moment, so I'm trying to drive with one eye was and one hand was scratching my face with the other. It's not good. It's not good. Weavy wavy. Straight back to going up the hill again. Except I've got a lot more weight this time and I haven't got a good run. We're even going to get over 50. Now we're not going to get close. Put the cruise control on there, because otherwise I'm going to be holding that button all the way to the top of this hill. Flashes on, because clearly a hazard to a road user at the moment. Maybe a little warning about rest area. Thank you. Here we go. 55 because we're in California. Come on. You can do that last little bit. One more in the 50 area. Down a little. Come on. Let gravity get us that 2 more. Set. There we go. Don't want LA. He wants LA. I don't want LA. There we go. I've got it set to 56. We don't want the speed limit set to something that breaks the speed limit, do we? So keep on moving along. This episode should be making its way to you all on Tuesday, which it wasn't recorded on Tuesday because the new computer is due to arrive today, and I suspect I'm not going to have the time to be able to set it all up, get everything all installed on it and up and running, and get recordings done at the same time, as well as everything else I have to do in a normal day. So got a couple of episodes of ATS down on Monday, and I've got a few of our new car mechanic simulator ready to go as well. So they're all put to one side and ready to rock, just in case it takes me a day or two to get all this up and running correctly. But other than that, fingers crossed, Wednesday should be new toy day. I can record and stuff, and it'll be in better quality, and I've got to get across 2 lines quick. It'll be better quality and good frames per second, and can run the graphics at high settings. Oh, it's going to be so nice. But for now, we're still with Old Faithful on the laptop, plodding our way south towards the border. So I've just got in this lane. I'm going to have to get back over again now, aren't I? Yeah, he's just swerved back over, so I'm guessing I've got it. Come on. And really, you've gone across 2 lanes and then gone back to exiting again. You are what's technically known as a numpty. Some people. So anybody that drives in the real world knows how it feels to be surrounded by idiots who you feel cannot drive. There are some people who should, how the hell did you get a license, really? To some, it's like, were you sleeping with the instructor? Were you bribing the test office? Did you get a body double to take the test for you? It's like, there's no way in hell some of you actually legitimately passed a driving test by the way you handle a car on public roads. So I mean, I remember the day I passed, and it was like, and you do feel quite pleased with yourself. And oh yes, I passed. I got my license. Ha ha ha! Look at this. And I was actually congratulated by my instructor after I passed, and his next words were, "Congratulations, you are now officially the least capable person allowed to be on the road." Because that's what you are. It's like, you've got no experience of being out on your own in public, surrounded by other cars and moving traffic and the things that happen in the real world when you're driving on a daily basis. All of that is skills that you learn as you go along, and as a new driver just passed, you've got none of it. So they've got a point. Well, I don't know if it's Finland or Sweden or something like that. One of the Nordic countries, Scandinavian countries. Sorry. They it's like that you start learning. I think it's 16, and it's like, instead of being, oh well, you just take these tests, you take these lessons and take these tests, and you're done. it's a case of you have to complete X amount of tests and lessons and specific tests, and you have to do it over a set period of time. It's like you can't just do it or cram it all in 1 week like they do the courses in this country. It's like it takes a long time. So you learn all the skills. They learn like ice driving. They learn how to control skids. They learn how to control flat tyres. All this kind of stuff, so they can handle a lot of situations. I think fucking Briefo is Finland because it's like they produce so many like high quality racing drivers, like rally drivers from Finland and Formula 1 drivers even. You got Mika Hakkinen and Valtteri Bottas and so on and so forth. It's like they're all such talented guys. Kimi Räikkönen, another world champion there. It's like Mikko Hirvonen, I think. I'm not that up on rally drivers, to be honest, but you get the gist. There's a lot of very talented drivers come out of Finland because of the level of training that they get at a young age to just deal with everyday driving. And it should be a benchmark for everybody else. But unfortunately it's not, and unfortunately in this country we're just letting them take a few lessons, practical and theory lessons over 7 days, 1 written test, 1 practical test, and voila, feel free to terrorise everybody else on the roads. But I mean, then you've got on the flip side, you've got people who've been driving for decades. I mean, I'm not an ageist person, but then you've got some people who are like, they're in their 80s and some even older, and they have not got any clue what's going on around them. They've got no awareness of the vehicle they're in and the people that they're surrounded by and the danger that they're putting everybody around them in because they are completely clueless to the world they're in. It's like, I don't know, maybe you get to a certain age and you have to reset your test on a regular basis. Well, my argument's always been the ideal thing is when you pass your test, you get a score, and that score dictates how long before you've got to take the same test again, or the updated, whatever the latest test is again. So if you get a really low score, but it's still enough to pass, 12 months later you've got to come back and you've got to do that test again to show that your skills have developed sufficiently. And if they haven't, you lose your licence. If they improve, well then, to say you've improved somewhat but not a massive amount, they say okay, in 2, 3 or 4 years time, what the hell was that? I feel I've just knacked my truck. Jesus, 42%! What did I hit? I'll have to have a look at the video because I don't know what the hell I was supposed to have hit then on the freeway. I didn't hit anybody. Oh Christ. Well, that's knackered this job. Right, as said in the previous episode, it'll now be 2 episodes until we actually get to buy a new engine and transmission, because pretty much all the money we're about to make is going to get wiped out. In fact, I'd say all of it and then some, because we've got to deliver a load that's completely trash, and we've got to fix the lorry which is now trash. This is wonderful. So, anyway, we're arriving in San Diego now by the looks of it. Yes, as I was saying, yeah, so if you improve, then it's like, okay, 2 years later you've got to come back and do your test, or 3 years later. And then, if you pass and you pass excellently, they say, okay, right, come back in 5 years, come back in 8 years, you know what I mean? So that way, they're constantly monitoring your skill level at driving, and if you are deemed to be in danger on the roads, they're going to take your licence off you and you're not going to be on the roads. It's going to reduce accidents, it's going to reduce insurance premiums, it's going to increase safety. It's like, there's going to be more money going into the driving system so they can fund more towards looking after Britain's roads and stuff like that. I fail to see how it's a bad idea in my mind. I don't know, I've no idea how easy it'd be to implement, but in my mind a rolling system like that might be good. There we go. I've got on record, if they put it into place, I want some payoff for that. But I don't think for 1 minute anyone from the DVLA or DVSA or anything like that is going to be remotely interested in my opinions on how to make Britain's roads safer. And on that note, back to my broken truck. Well, at least we discovered San Diego and we're discovering a couple of places here. When we've got question mark coming up on the left, I'm going to guess that's a recruitment agency. Blow through. There's nobody here, how do you know? There's a recruitment agency, and I'm guessing this is going to be a garage of some sort. A fuel station coming up on the left. Repair shop, sleep area, it's going to be a truck dealer. It's going to be... I don't know what's going to be. Our delivery's a bit of a way out there. Peterbilt. Hello, Peterbilt. How screwed up is my truck? Do you do Kenworth? You might have to in a minute. Couldn't I just got off at the next junction here? Or was that, did I hit that? Did I hit the concrete line dividers? K-rails, whatever they're called. Is that what I hit on the motorway maybe? Were there any on the motorway? I don't remember seeing any. I will have a look at the recording before it goes up onto Facebook and sit there and hate myself when I realise it's something really, really obvious and I should have seen it a mile off. Nobody beeps back in single player, it's quite sad. I feel very lonely. Don't you dare. You bloody wait. I'll stop for that red light that time, so you're stopping. Do you even want do you even want these parts, mate? Because they're like just knackered. Yeah, you can have them there. Right. Yeah, so damage is bad. Take it off and find out how bad this is. Reckless. It's going to cost me money, isn't it? Damage penalty 12,004. Oh yeah, it's cost me more money than I've made. It's cost me double the money that I've made. And XP. Was that, does it take money off me for that then, XP, or what? I don't know. It's not good. That's officially the worst ever. And I don't even know what I did wrong. Well, there we go. Stuart trashes it again. So, next time we will do one more job successfully, and we will then go and buy our engine and gearbox upgrade, get a bit more power, a bit more oomph on the game. So, on that note, I've been Stu Simulates. This has been American Truck Simulator, and I will see you all next time.